Alright. We should be good. Alright, let's jump, let's just jump straight into it. It's actually louder than I don't really want it to be. Alright, so I guess we're going to start off with some PvP arena, just so I can kind of like get back up to a little bit higher in rank. Because everything did set back down, so I kind of had to like build my way back up. Which will be fine, honestly. Shouldn't take too long. What's up, YouTube? Simply Metallicerox here. Coming today at for an opening with TCG player. What's up, Dustin? What you up to, man? How are you, man? Like, I was about to say, I feel like it's been a while since I talked to you, but I literally spoke to you, like, 48 minutes ago about Rudy. About Rudy. Actually, no, that's not even true. That's facetious. Rudy and his hairy arms. Alpha Investments here. I guess we're gonna go with Gear Town. Land check, what's going on, man? What's going on, dude? Unfortunately, I don't need Planet Pathfinder to actually do anything, really. I'm just gonna go with this. We're just gonna go with this. Dude, no. Again, I totally believe... Like, I don't not believe you. I'm pretty sure that's what you heard. It's just insane to think that our neighbors may be playing Magic the Gathering or interested. Like, I don't doubt you, but I just find it kind of hard to believe. Like, for real, like, is that bad? Oh wait, are they playing Black Wings and? No, they're probably just using it for the boost. Okay, because it's Wing Beast types. What's up, AJ? Great to have you, dude. Hope you're having a great day so far. Yes! Woo! Did they lose connection or what? No, they surrendered. Okay. I guess so. I guess so. He's playing bird up. Oh wait, there's actually links available? I thought that was actually changed. Well, actually no, I think we actually changed that for a second. Alright. Yeah, I thought... No, actually, I think, links for VIP... Maybe. He would have went... Dude, probably. Like, I had really nothing. That was just me folding. Because, like, again, we kind of bricked pretty hard. But that's actually interesting. I did not realize that VIPs can still post links like that. That's interesting. That's new to me. That is new to me. Because, I mean, again, we opened up with no monsters or anything. Callan, what do you think we're going to be playing, what do you think we're going to be playing against Infernities? Luigi Gundam, thank you so much for the follow. Dude, it's great to see you. It's me, Luigi! That's actually more like Mario. Luigi's a little bit like, it's Luigi time! I guess?
My darkness may appear to be...
Should watch it for 10 seconds. Nah, like, again, after becoming, like, a Twitch affiliate, I did read the terms and conditions. It took me, like, a good hour. And, yeah, I don't want to really deal with that. Sound more like Waluigi? I mean, probably. The only real, like, voice that I know of Luigi is, like, in, Luigi's Mansion for the Nintendo GameCube. And that was still such a great time. Like, Nintendo GameCube was one of my favorite consoles by far. Like, honestly. Alright, let's see what we can do. I mean, I can search out, I mean, this isn't too bad. I could summon this, search out Ancient Gear, whatchamacallit, Fortress. Pop Fortress with double Cyclone, and then hopefully go from there. We're going to see how well it works. Maybe watch it off stream. Sounds good. We can definitely I'll definitely take a look into it off stream, man. For now, I kind of want to see how many games we can get before we decide to kind of like, you know, jump into the duel rooms and stuff like that. Whatever you're up for suing viewers, I won't hesitate to join. Oh, dueling. Okay. I was about to say, I don't think I really want to start suing people, but... But hello to you as well. Hope you're having a great day, Luigi. What you been up to lately? I won't hesitate to. That sounds really fun. That sounds a lot of fun. Oh, I actually chose, I meant to hit a double cycle, but that's fine. That's fine. Because, I mean, honestly, I can have a reactor do the same thing, essentially. As long as he can't really do anything during the battle phase, we should be fine. Regeki break. Oh, that's a mistake. Just call me the ring sound. That's kind of like what we're doing right now, too. Honestly, because I totally misplayed and just screwed myself on that one. Because Initially, I wanted to do double Cyclone to get rid of the back row and my fortress, but it wasn't good enough. What rank are you starting from, dude? I can show you the Gravekeeper deck that has 0 back row removal. That sounds insane. I made like 10 Strombergs. Oh, like Golden Castle of Stromberg? Interesting. But 10 different variants. That's gotta be insane. You guys like the extra deck? We lost. This deck is very much a one-trick pony with not a lot of like recovery. But again, I love gears. I love ancient gears. Like, I don't remember how much they changed Golden Castle Stromberg for the anime, so I'm kind of curious to see what it actually is. Okay, I might be able to do this. Push into Egyptian God. There you go. That'd be really fun. That'd be insanely fun, actually. Platinum 4. Dude, not bad at all, dude. Before the month reset, we actually were, actually, like at Platinum 2 or 3 or something like that. Nobody does read it at all. And that's the funny thing about it. Because it's literally an entire book. This is bad. This sucks. Dark Bride, though, not bad, actually. I read it once. I mean, I'm no stranger to, like, reading the entire thing because, again, I don't mind reading it just so I know exactly what I'm getting into and how many ways I'm going to get screwed in the game, so it's totally fine. And after I die because of not reading it, I mean, that's fair, dude. Alright, so I might be able to do something here. As long as it does not get negated, then I'll be fine. But it never happened. It never happened again. Alright, let's see how successful this play is. Everything I've tried to do has just been shut down, but let's try again. Alright, get rid of Gear Town. Gear Town's gonna pop and activate an effect. The Red Eye Slash Dragon just got blown by... Oh! Interesting. Interesting. Are they using the Blast with Chain variant, I think is what it's called? Like that one, or... Alright, I want to do something, so let's see what happens. Red Eyes in 2020. I've won 13 in a row because no... That is so good. Like, their ignorance is is just something that you're going to be able to profit so hard from. Oh, he had Countergate. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm feeling pretty good. I think we got this. I'm pretty sure we got this. Pretty sure we got this. Is he going to go to the scoop? No? Okay. Like, okay, so for those who've actually watched the anime, can you tell me, like, how many times do they actually read the cards as opposed to just attacking straight into it? It's insanely dumb. I mean, I got like a 5th grade reading level, so I think I should be good for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because this is a game marketed for kids. But I feel like it's evolved so much over time, especially with some of the rules, that it's kind of higher up there, actually. Yeah, let's just go for another one. They strategize an anime prediction. As long as they have plot armor, then they're totally fine, too. I mean... I don't want to pop anything, because this is Gear Town. So, I mean, this is what's kind of concerning me. Wait, this card's in your graveyard except the turn... Yeah, okay, so that's kind of concerning me, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
My turn. I draw.
Because this is actually pretty close. Not gonna lie, it's actually pretty close.
Appear.
Kaiba has more conversation. Yes, exactly. What a draw. Yeah, Kaiba pretty much just talks to himself the entire time, or just has inner monologues. He's depressed, let him win? I mean, he might have it now, especially with what he's about to do. Because he could essentially, potentially banish something from his graveyard and gain the attack and just attack over. We both have under 1,000 life points, so... I mean, he actually might have it. He actually might have it. I mean, look, we're both kind of feeling pretty gloom right now. I made Red Eye Stromberg. I'm actually kind of curious to see the list. When we do the duel rooms, I'm definitely kind of curious. It's a fabled Stromberg. I mean, I can see it. So what do they have coming out? Yeah, Surinaga. Watch my replay. Yeah, we can look into doing the replays later on. Let's see. Once return, you can target one banished zombie, shuffle in the graveyard. Oh, he scooped? Really? A divine... Ooh, that'd be really interesting, man. I'm actually surprised they kind of scooped. I thought they had more plays, especially like when the graveyard was Spectral Sword, but I guess not. Okay. I mean, that's good for me, actually. Gives me a little bit more of an attempt to build up gems, because honestly, I would like to build some new decks. We just need gems for that to happen first. Screw the rules, I have social distancing. Screw the rules, I have 2020 on my side. Like, you guys know, like, that expression, seeing 2020? I bet we did not see everything in 2020 going down like this. Insane. It's kind of insane to see how far things have, like, really gone to continue to go. But hopefully we get to see the end of the tunnel soon. Oof. Am I going first or second? Because I'm really hoping we go second now. Gems are just easy to grind. Oh, he's doing a mulligan sort of thing? Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, especially with, like, Konami trying to do, like, the remote duels and stuff like that. Like, I get them trying to do it, but it just... To me, I'd rather just do online stuff. Oof, there we go. Planet Pathfinder. Look, Raph here. Wait, what is he playing? What's up, Raph? How are you doing, man? You can target one level before you control... Wait, what? Megalith. Oh, interesting. I actually do not remember seeing Megalith. We're going to destroy it, though. We're going to destroy that card, actually. I remember seeing that meme. It's great. I remember seeing that meme. Like, about the stuff with, like, the cards and stuff like that. I actually, not too long ago, gave my my roommate a copy of the card from the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG Quarantine. It's great. Let's go with this. Bring him out. Really? They paid to... We'll have to see what happens. Probably should have sat one of those face down, but that's okay. We're going to pop this. Free to play? That's fair. I mean, with me, I really do enjoy some of the decks here, which is Gears and Neo, so I decided to put a little bit of money to be able to actually play the deck I really wanted to. Ban Wrath? We'll see what happens. I just grinded 1,500 out. For real? For real? Dang, that's intense. I mean, we just won, so that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Oh man, we're actually on a roll here. That's actually pretty impressive. Kind of curious to see what his deck is, because I actually haven't seen Megalith. Your wall must... Dude, no, my wall is probably hating me right now. Probably, actually. Ooh, there we go. Gold 3. I think what we'll do, if we get enough people wanting to do some duel rooms, we can definitely jump into it. For those who might be kind of new to, like, the streams, usually we do it like within after the first hour. Oh, he's got Lava Golem. Interesting. Just a ton of ritual support with Lava Golem account. So I think like this is what, probably like Lava Golem stall with Megalith. Interesting. We still have a way to go for that door stream, AJ, but don't you worry, man. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's all about the grind itself to become 200 followers also, because, again, I know a lot of people are definitely excited for the Doki Doki stuff. Oh, we're going first. Okay. I'd really rather not go first. Oh, he's playing balance, too. Well, actually, this is actually pretty good. 151. I'll still have to see about that. I mean, we're at 151 now, thanks to Luigi Gundam, so... I mean, I just I need to figure out like the best way to show the doorknob like reveal. What do I want to grab? I guess I can grab Reactor Dragon. Face reveal when? That's a great question. We'll do face reveal at 420,069 followers. How's that sound? I think that might be a good idea. Set goal. It's a very realistic goal to set, especially when only at 151. So, face reveal at 420,069 followers, and voice reveal at 0 followers. How's that sound? Predaplant, Calamita Sindu. Monsters with Predaplant can use Archer as dark during if you use summon from your extra deck using this on the field, and then monsters. Interesting. Okay, go for it. Go for it. Just post the doorknob in Discord. Alright, that works perfect for me. That works perfect for me. Feat reveal. Damn, that's a great question. That's a huge incentive for some people. I'll have to get back with you on that. This literally reminds me of Vileplume for Pokemon. Once per turn, you can target one monster on the field with a level less than equal to this, banish it. When this, that's fine. My face looks just like Luigi for... So are you talking about the 1993 or 4 Mario Brothers movie, like the live action one? Like, is that the one you're referring to? So you're telling me that... So you're telling me you look like a 1993 John Leguizamo? That is so cool. That is so cool. I could totally get behind that. We're gonna put him in defense mode. Like, I'm actually curious, Luigi, do you like that movie, or what are your thoughts on the 1993 Mario Brothers movie? Oh, right on, dude, right on. Did you enjoy that movie, by the way? Let's go with that. We're gonna normal summon this guy. Hopefully, the attack at least goes through. Because, yeah, double cyclone, for whatever reason, it makes it miss timing, which is weird. It shouldn't, but it does. Because they're supposed to be destroyed simultaneously, not one and then after another. So it's weird. The movie was a masterpiece, honestly. I mean, it's definitely a treat. It's definitely a treat. Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. Like, I feel like with things like that, just having somebody to go along with it is insanely beneficial. Like, don't chain. Okay, that's actually a good point. The reason why, so if anybody's familiar with the anime franchise Dragon Ball Z, there's a video game called Dragon Ball Z Sagas, right? And it is a glitchy, buggy, awful experience. But if you play it with a friend, it is one of the best games ever. I played it with Dustin, one of the admins for my channel, and it was it was fantastic. There was actually at one point where Goku in his Super Saiyan 2 form picked up Frieza and was walking around like as if he was between his arms. Yes, dude, it was so much fun. It was a terrible game, but it was a delight, especially playing with that with you, man. After Crash Bash, maybe we should boot that game up and stream that too, because that was just a fun time. So good. Dragon Ball Z Sugar Rabbit, yes. It was just so bad, and it was just so bad. But again, I was really excited for the game, but it just did not live up to the expectations. Don't change double. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense because they're still trying to resolve the other cards in the chain. Gotcha. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Thank you for that. Definitely appreciate that. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 is the best DBZ ever, in my opinion. I've heard of really great things of Budokai 3, but I've never played it. I know it has like a very interesting mechanic and Dragon World system. The one I played the most and probably had the most fond memories of is probably Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. But again, I really enjoyed the second one too. Xenoverse 2 was a lot like a copy and paste of Xenoverse 1, but it was still fun. I still have yet to play Kakarot, though. Tenkaichi 3 was definitely great. We got turn 1 win. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Turn 1 win. Pop Gear Town. Gear Town's going to activate. We're going to summon this guy. This is just so dumb. We're going to play this card as well. I'm also going to set this just in case something goes south. You never know. Going to go to battle. Swing for 13. There we go. Alright. We're going to pop Gear Town because, again, even I have enough capabilities of playing this deck efficiently. I would hope. Going to go with that. Actually, question for everybody here. On the topic of Dragon Ball Z games, has anybody played Dragon Ball Fusions? Is the Ask What You deck like even worth it? I mean, there's a lot of decks I like to play, whether it be on Duel Links or in the TCG, so it could be something kind of interesting depending on how you tailor the question. Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2 and Boost Free. That's actually... good to bring that up too, because I think I do have it's either Legacy of Goku 1 or 2 that I do currently have in my possession, so I might actually I might look into playing it. And your reaffirmation, Luigi, definitely helps me decide about picking it up again. Legacy of Goku 1 is unplayable? Really? What did they, like, what was, so if it's the second one is super underrated, how did you, like, what did they do to change on how good or bad it was? And Dark Rising 93, dude, thank you so much for the host. I definitely appreciate that, man. Hope you're having a great night, man. What you been up to? It has a difficulty spike that was so bad. Like, is it, like, barely playable bad, or? Because, unfortunately, there are games like that, you know? I'm actually kind of curious to see which one I have now. I'll probably check it off stream and post in Discord or something. Alright, so are we facing off a Blue Eyes player? Interesting. Oh, wait, no. Red Eyes. Red Eyes Fusion, baby. Okay, so interesting. It went from Kirby to mid-Dark Souls 2. Yikes. That is so weird. Weather Painters and Witchcrafters seem similar. I mean, probably. Interesting, though. I'll have to see which one I have and get back to you on that. Interesting. But Legacy of Goku 2 is... At least they made changes to make it much better. That's good. And so is Boost for... Didn't they do Boost Fury with, like, a 2-pack? Like, Boost Fury and GT... something? Because I remember seeing a while ago they did, like, a double pack in the cartridge. But I could be wrong. So we're just going to get rid of his Slash Dragon. Alright, Heart of the Cards. Fortress. I can't really work with that, unfortunately. Yikes. Weather Painted Beach Witchcrafters? Interesting. Let's see. I mean, there's really not much I can really do. What am I going to do? I'm just going to leave it open. I'm going to do a late stream in 30 minutes or so to finally play the Lego DC Supervillains game that I've gotten for Christmas. Oh, dude, that sounds really interesting. I've heard a lot of good things about the Lego games. Have you played any other ones in the franchise? Think of Legend of Zelda Minish Cap or Link to the Past, but Dragon Ball characters. Ooh. I mean, A Link to the Past or Minish Cap. That's definitely got my curiosity playing for sure, so thank you for that. I'll definitely have to check into it. I only played a little bit of the Minish Cap, and I played like maybe halfway through of Links to the Past, but really enjoyed them. Really enjoyed them, and I also did play the entire way through of a Link Between Worlds, and that was really fun too. I'm going to sacrifice this to gain access to Gear Town, because I can summon Reactor Dragon next turn if my this survives. And yeah, I guess we can put that down too in case something does happen. I played Lego Batman 1, 2, Lego Marvel Super 1 and 2, and Lego Adventures. Wow, that's a huge, robust list. That's really awesome. I think I've only tried playing one of the Lego games, but I just wasn't really sold onto it. But again, I didn't really give it much of an honest chance, in my opinion. Another enjoyable DBZ game was Shin Budokai on the PSP. Did even all people on the stream read Solo Leveling as the day that the world right? Read Solo Leveling as the day that the world... Interesting. Has some good elements from 3, like, good elements. But there was the tech in the game. It's similar to tech. Interesting. So it's kind of like a side-scroll back and forth, kind of like a Soul Calibur style playing. About the special summon. That's fine. At least I have econs. Interesting. I think I remember seeing something like that. But I think it was like in a video game where a dude was like highlighting all the previous games from that franchise. It was like a 9-part video or something like that. So I'm just gonna put this Rising Defense mode. We still have full life points. So I'm gonna hold on to one of my enemy controllers just in case things go south. Solo Leveling is a Korean manga that is amazing. Interesting. I never heard of it actually. Never heard of it, unfortunately. But unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time to read manga these days anyway. Unfortunately, I barely have time to read anime, which kind of sucks. Alright, let's see how far this lets me go. We're going to normal summon Reactor Dragon. We're going to pitch off the castle. What if I don't want to do? That's up to you, man. That's totally up to you. Probably should have played Fortress first. Please resolve. OG Dragon Ball game on Wii was amazing. Oh, wait, didn't they have a sequel to that one as well? Because, I mean, I could totally see this deck... Okay, cool. Thank goodness. So I was about to say, I could totally have them... See them play, like, whatchamacallit? Regeki Break. That's it. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Shrek. I don't read anime. Oh, I mean, I have subtitles usually on anime, even if it's dubbed. So I guess kinda. I kinda do. I kinda read anime in that context, I guess. Dude, you watch manga too? That is so cool. Oh, it's so good. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. It's been a lot of fun so far. We're gonna pop Gear Town. And yeah, I've actually seen the Wii Dragon Ball game. Did anybody ever play Wheelie Breaker? I remember watching some guy play it very, very briefly, but not a whole enough to like get the context of it. Like, wasn't it kind of like a side-off game sort of thing? If anything, try one of the ones with the open hub map, like Marvel's Superheroes is my favorite because you can explore the entire city of Manhattan with 7 Marvel land. Dude, that is so cool. So it, wait, if I remember correctly, isn't Lego like super huge on like doing the landmarks and the lore of everything justice? Or am I wrong on that? Because it seems like they do a really good job of just making sure they even add little small things that only true dedicated fans will know. Anyone's here for these? It's like a strategic Mario Kart. Interesting, but it's still a children's card game on motorcycles, right? Because it's Wheelie Breaker's on the Nintendo Wii, right? Yeah, for the most part, depending on the game. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because I remember seeing a video by one of the YouTubers, The Game Theory, and they were kind of like going off about like composite Superman and all that good stuff, and like just some of like the really obscure characters from Marvel's history. So that's actually really cool. I'll definitely have to look into it. Thank you so much again for the suggestion, man. We're actually doing really good tonight. Wow. I don't think we've lost so far in stream yet, which is interesting. If only can convert gold to something more useful. Gold rank 4, baby! Dual room when? I mean, at this, like, let me get a little bit of context here. For a show of how many people want to do dual rooms, just post in the chat dual room or something like that. Because I'm here and that's why you aren't losing. I appreciate you, Raph, man. It's also good to see you. I know it's extremely early for you, so I'm glad to see you, man. But the netcode is kind of ass. Best Dragon Ball Z game is Fighters is pretty cool. The cel-shaded look is really nice, too. 6:30 a.m. Jeez, that's insanely early. Well, thank you so much for joining in, man.
You're a duelist, aren't you? True duelist, I expect nothing less than your best strategies.
Let's go. Alright, interesting opening hand. Full of spells. P-Mal, dude, what is going on, man? It's so good to see you. How did Sekiro go for you today, man? I was able to get a good look at a majority of your stream, but not the whole thing. So how much progress did you make, man? What is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh game? Oh, dude, that is such a hard question. So right now, Luigi, I'm actually streaming on Thursdays Pacific time, Falsebound Kingdom. That's been pretty fun, but the pacing is pretty slow. But I really do enjoy the Forbidden Memories PS1 game, and also Duelist of the Roses on the PS2. So far, those have been really fun in my opinion. So I'd probably say probably one of those two. Probably Duelist of the Roses. The only game I ever had was Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. I mean, honestly, Dark Rising Forbidden Memories is such a good Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Like, it's kind of like caveman Yu-Gi-Oh! With weird fusion mechanics at its finest. Minus Duelist of the Roses. Yes, dude, Luigi, same here, man. I can't read Japanese, unfortunately. Duelist of the Roses was definitely amazing. Like, especially like once you like kind of like get everything put together, and some of the abilities that monsters have is just insanely good. Is this for real? We're actually gonna win? Duel room after this duel? I mean,
Now's my chance.
oof.
I reveal my face down card.
Can't really do anything on that. I mean, what I could have done is summon this. I can wait 5 or 10 minutes. We'll definitely see about what happens. Appreciate you, man. What I probably should have done is normal summon this guy, tribute him off, search out Gear Town, put Gear Town, then use, well then again, Double Cyclone might have missed timing with that trap card. That's fine. We'll just pass turn.
It's my turn.
We'll see how this duel goes, and then we'll go from the duel room. Because we do have like 4 to 5 people wanting to do the duel room.
I summon a monster in a
Oh, Alistair the Invoker! The Dungeon and Mice Monsters only have 1 game for the GBA. From my understanding, yeah, that's correct. And actually, Dark Rising, funny you mentioned that. I am going to, once I do finish the first campaign of Fallsbound Kingdom, I did get a copy of that game in the mail from eBay, so I will be streaming that sometime in the near future. So hopefully it's a good game to stream.
summon a monster.
What is he bringing out? Oh, Purgatrio? Gains attack for 5 for each card you control once. It does piercing. He's at 27, so I mean we could still hold off on defense-wise for now. Oh wait, no, he could just use Alistair's effect to discard and give it 1,000. That's right. Okay.
My monster's effect.
That is just so dumb on how versatile this card can really be.
My turn is done.
It's actually here. Ooh, that's not gonna do much for me anyway. Yeah, no, that's not gonna do anything really. Well, I can get rid of Megaroids. Actually, no, we might be good actually. So activate this. Nah. Does this have like a float effect? No, it does not. Okay. Dungeon Dice Monsters was sick. Okay, that makes me pretty happy. Because I have no idea on how well or poor it's going to be. This thing doesn't miss timing anyway. Have you seen the video Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Epic Duel? I have no. Is that the one where the opponent opens up with Exodia? Is that the one? Hopefully he doesn't have another Alistair. Well, if he does, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, I remember seeing that one. That was actually pretty funny. That was actually pretty funny. Alright, so I just gotta make sure we have enough to get over it. Because even then, Alistair doesn't really do much right now. All Might's impression, I swear my life I'll ban Ram within the next 1 minute. Is that what you want me to try to say in All Might's voice, dude? Tag Force, we can't forget. I've actually never played Tag Force. I never had a PSP. Nightmare Tributor I heard a lot of good things about.
I swear... Hang on. Young Midoriya, I swear on my life that I will ban Raph within the next minute.
You swore? Doesn't mean I actually have to do it. Raph hasn't done anything wrong, and I greatly appreciate Raph for joining in. Wow, I'm actually surprised we actually got that one. I want to say that one too. That was actually dope. But yeah, yeah, we can do a duel room. Let's get the duel room going, everybody. That seems fun. Alright, let's see. Because, I mean, we already gotten up 2 ranks. That's actually pretty good within 35 minutes or so. Yeah, that's fine. Guys, try not to be anything sexual, but I would like a Bayonetta card game. That'd be really interesting. That would definitely be really interesting. Especially if they kind of like, because again, I've only played the very first Bayonetta a little bit. And I also do appreciate you, you know, trying to set the expectation, not bring anything sexual into it. Because again, we've all seen Bayonetta stuff. But yeah, I would, that'd be actually kind of interesting. I wonder how they would go about doing something like that for sure. Let's grab these really quick. Alright, let's jump in the duel room here. I can't wait to get slapped around for a little bit, because unfortunately, like, as soon as we jump into the duel rooms, I just get destroyed. Why does the Fate series have so much waifus? Because it sells. It sells, unfortunately. Alright, so let's get the room going in. AJ, I know you're probably super excited. Same thing with Shrek. And also Luigi. I watched so many of My Hero Academia videos and its jokes about it. I mean, it's so interesting you bring that up, Dark Rising, because, like, think of it this way, like, yeah, like, not only that, but imagine how Megetta got so far into UA. It was really interesting. Like, for real. It's kind of, like, honestly, considering that Megetta is going to be, like, one of the next ones, who's going to be, like, the next part of the generation of elite heroes, I'm kind of want to know, like, how this plays out. For example, the Angels Speak, and Korean? Interesting. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Devil May Cry series. I did enjoy, what was it called? Dante's Inferno on the Xbox 360. So, I'm actually playing God of War right now a little bit. So, I definitely need to pick up, Bayonetta for sure. Oh, dude, you love DMC? What's your favorite game? What's your favorite the series, man? I'm really curious now. Oh, these two are going up again at first? Lynch is second goo. DMC 3 was pretty good. DM3 was pretty good. I'm actually a huge fan of playing as Nero, so Devil May Cry 5 was really good for me, to be honest. 4's second favorite. 4 was actually the very first game that introduced me to DMC as a whole. So that's actually pretty interesting. I like that. 4 was good. I actually, I came super close to completing the entire thing. You're next, AJ? Absolutely, dude. This will not last long. I'll probably get destroyed pretty quick. This won't last too long. Oh, Necro Valley. 5 is slowly calling up to my favorite. I love 5 so much. Like, not too long ago, I was actually streaming me trying to complete the Bloody Palace with Nero. Son of Sparta mode, there you go. Raph's next. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Let me just get some notes here. Alright, let's go. So, oof. I mean, Necro Valley Temple. While a Gravekeeper monster and Necro Valley are both in the field, monster opponent lose are 500 attack or less during the main phase. You control none of the field zone during the main phase. Okay. What's the duel room ID? Let me throw that back in for you, Luigi. Here you go, dude. Dude, no, you're totally fine. The chat is kind of going pretty fast, so you have nothing to apologize. Nothing at all, dude. You're totally golden. Let's see. So, once per turn, if this card in your possession is destroyed, you can set a Necro Valley. Interesting. Dude, you're totally fine, man. You're totally fine. It's all good, man. And I just misplayed pretty bad with that. I meant to despell, I meant to play this, but I kind of clicked the wrong one. And he's just gonna get so many pluses. But your main name pop up and when I find. Oh, that's interesting, man. I do appreciate the support, man, though. Maybe Twitch is just like, yeah, you're not gonna go much further, man. But it's all good. I appreciate the support, dude. I totally screwed up this entire game, by the way. Need Galaxy Cyclone? Probably. It would be such. No, not probably. No, that'd be insanely good. That'd be insanely good, actually. Because Galaxy Cyclone, I can destroy multiple, which is great. Alright, let's check Discord.
I set this monster face down.
Jesse Anderson, that's great.
Let's battle. Let's do this.
Oh, the lava golem meme is actually pretty funny.
My turn is done.
Interesting, that is so weird. I mean, it's alright, dude. I definitely appreciate it anyway. Sometimes Twitch can definitely be very interesting like that. DMC Game of the Year 2019, it's definitely up there for me. No. Did you, what I'm really hoping, Luigi, what I'm really hoping is that we get some more content. That's what I really want, you know? Like, there were talks of, like, doing a DMC 5, like, special edition for the next console. But I don't know what the likelihood on that, unfortunately, is. You can always try next time, P-Mail. We can always try next time if you want to do the raid. Let's try to get rid of Descendant. Felp177 is now following. Dude, thank you so much for the follow. I definitely appreciate that. And welcome to the stream.
It's not over yet.
Let's get rid of that. Aw, it's Crash. Dude, I really do like your Crash emotes. They turn out insanely well, dude. Don't forget my... Alright, yeah, I did not forget your replay name, AJ, so no worries on that. Not a walking simulator. When a game runs on 60, potentially. I mean, we'll have to see what happens, you know? Oof. That's right, they're probably going to clash right now and now. So, I mean, he's going to get a summon off of, No, he won't because of the effect. Okay, if this card is destroyed, it gets that 1 Necro Valley. I don't know this deck too well to know, like, what to be on the lookout for. Let's just get rid of Necro Valley. Okay, we're good. Pass turn. Alright. Wait, is it the one that you put in the chat from, the moderator? So, did he get Rickrolled? Is that what happened? What did it do? What's returned during... If you control Nope... Wow, that is insane. Gravekeeper Spiritualist. During your main phase, if Necro Valley is on the field, you get Fusion. Oh, interesting. I really do like the fact that this deck actually got a good amount of support. Oh, Luigi, yes. Okay, I am so glad that I can actually gush at people, like, with people over DMC5. Dude, yes, the entire Mission 20, I've replayed that so many times and rewatched the scene in so many times because it hits the emotion super hard. It's so great for character development. It's just so much badassery. It is so good. I love... DMC Mission 20 was literally, like, one of the highlights for me in that entire game. It was so good. Yes, You Are My Legacy was such a good track, and it was so fitting, and... Oh, like, I can't even tell you how many times I watched the opening trailer for DMC5 just because it was so, like, again, Devil Trigger is one of my favorite songs as of recently just because it's so popping. I gotta double check it. Negate any effect that would remove a card. Okay, that's fine. For Nero, yes. It is so good, especially, like, when you kind of, like, realize his overall entire, like, legacy with his family and stuff like that because... Ooh, so good. So good. So good. Man, that's insane. Yes, I mean, I didn't think I got Rickrolled because I really enjoyed it, so I'm actually kind of cool with it. I can't get over this guy right now. So, okay. Not too bad, actually. While Necro Valley is on the field, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. Totally fine. But yeah, Devil May Cry 5 definitely blew my expectations out of the water. But when I first saw the trailer for it, I was insanely hyped. Devil May Cry 5 Restore My Hope in Gaming. That is so good. Like, again, Hideki Isuno and the people at Capcom did an insane job with DMC5. For those who do not have DMC5, go play it. If you like hack and slash adventure games, you're gonna love it. Neither player can special summon monsters. I don't care too much about that. That's fine. It's just fun. Exactly. It's super fun. You can activate this effect during the end phase. So wait, what do you... during your end phase, you can activate this effect during your end phase. Okay, that makes more sense. It is very fun, absolutely. Again, one of my favorite games by far of all means. Like, the only thing I really wish is that the main story was a little bit longer, but again, I still have a ton of fun. Like, oh, you're gonna use Galaxy Cyclone on my, I'm sorry, Cosmic Cyclone on my, oh, not Gear Town? Dude, V was definitely interesting. V was definitely interesting. SCP games. I'm not actually familiar what that is. Is SCP an acronym or something like that? Because it doesn't ring a bell. Gravekeeper's Headman. If this card is normal summon, you can... Okay, so just it just grabs one from the grave. But I'm assuming he could just do it without it. My friend is the creator of SCP Containment. Interesting. I think it was actually something that P-Mel did on his stream not too long ago. SCP are creatures, I think. I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure. Oh. I kind of need that, actually. Yeah, I'm kind of defenseless now at this point. It's a scary game, but with an amazing story. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, no, I haven't had a lot of opportunity with that type of genre. So, I'll have to say no to that, unfortunately. But I might be definitely worth looking into. Just get rid of Necro Valley. Yeah, there's no effect for Gear Town because they're all in the grave. Yeah, I mean, I thought I could do something, but I guess not. But that's okay. Good game, Shrek. Gravekeepers, tier 0 for sure. Gears cannot do anything against them. Alright, so next one was AJ. Okay, so I'll do AJ, Raph, and then Luigi. We'll go with that way. Hope that's cool with everybody. I remember when he was telling me making a game based on his nightmares, we both... Oh, interesting. He was lunatic and so was I. I mean, I'm not too sure about that. Super now, it's just stop. I mean, interesting. Yeah, that's what it seems like, and it seems like the deck just has a ton of like abilities and protections and stuff like that. So it's really cool. You definitely did an insanely good job with that deck, dude. We expressed our insanity in creative measures. I mean, that works as long as nobody gets hurt, right? I guess we're just gonna pass turn actually. I mean, there's not a whole lot of things I can often do with this deck, especially if I don't have like Gear Town and stuff like that. Infernity Launcher. Once per turn, you can send an Infernity monster from your hand to the grave. You can send this card to the graveyard that took her. Okay, so they just go with that. Do you like the special summon log? That was pretty nasty, dude. That was pretty nasty. Again, that's like what this deck does. Like, this deck just special summons Reactor Dragon and just starts swinging. That's all this deck is designed to do, and I feel like it does a pretty decent amount of job. 1200 is fine. I don't care too much about that. I'm just hoping I can draw into Gear Town or Planet Pathfinder. Enemy Controller. Alright, fantastic. Fun time. Ancient Gear isn't that strong. Not really, but it's still, like, the thing when it comes with Duel Links, I don't really care about playing the best deck in the format or the meta or anything like that, just because it's constantly changing and sometimes it's kind of tough to keep up with it all. So I generally just focus on playing decks that I really enjoy. Hopefully you guys find this as fun as I do, but again, that's just generally how I've been playing, how I always play Yu-Gi-Oh! I was super competitive back in like 2013 to 2015, but I kind of just got bored with the meta and everything like that. And this was during a time like when Burning Abyss was like tier 0, and before like all the support came out from like a bunch of other decks. It was like during the middle point to the end, Pendulum Summoning being a thing. Infernity Destroyer, that looks pretty legit. This card, oh, the 1600 hour Destroyer, that's fine. Dragon made his best waifu deck? Probably. There's a YouTube channel that does have a ton of like, has like a fan art of one of the set of the monsters, so I can see that. Do I enjoy spamming Drowning? Yes, I do. Again, it's not one of my decks if I don't include Drowning Mirror Force. Again, I just, especially for the decks that I play, I feel like it just works out pretty well. Infernity deck is best waifu deck. I mean, it's a prismatic foil, so I mean, potentially. Oh, that's funny.
Let's battle.
So Infernity Destroyer Doom Dragon is going to get thrown back to the deck.
I honestly don't remember.
Because if I don't do something, I'm going to lose. As soon as it was here, dude, it was just gone. Exactly, just kidding. Ooh, there we go. Now we can start doing things. Let's do stuff. So I have access to this. How many counters do I have? I have 2. Okay. So what I need to think about this for a second. Okay, I got a fun play I can do. I think. Hang on. So use this, pop this, activate effect. Yes, okay, I got it now. Alright. You have a Prismatic Dragon too? Interesting, man. Did it, is it part of the, or was part of the event that's like what you had to like grind up to get for or something like that, or? I actually started getting into past Yugioh. Dude, that's awesome. Honestly, I feel like some of the more older ones are kind of like where the fun really is at. Because they're not really super conventional. So we're going to use Wyvern's effect. I'm going to use that to search off of Reactor Dragon. I also have a Prism Charge of Light Brigade. Do you have a playset or just one copy? That's still really impressive, dude. We're going to use Castle to tribute this off. No, 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 AJ. Your connection's going out, dude. We got to do this. Use enemy controller. I'm going to take over your Archfiend, buddy. So give me this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put that in attack mode. I'm going to then use this. Oh, the plays. The plays. We're going to swing. Unfortunately, I can't get a second surge, but I feel like this is still pretty fun. Activate Fortress Effect. Get back Wyvern into attack mode. Why not? And then swing for game. Sorry, AJ. Because like, I feel like if you were having one more turn with the Fernie launcher and stuff like that, you could really pop off. We'll say that, Repo. That was really good. Thank you so much for the duel, man. Definitely appreciate that. Prism. Let me live. Because you prefer like to buy like 8 of them. Interesting. Alright. Good game, Raph. Alright, let's see what Luigi's got here. Luigi. I love that. Forbidden. So good. Like, Forbidden Memories is super good. I blame Shouting Mirror Force. I mean, that's fair. That's very fair. That is very fair. It's a pretty nasty card. But Forbidden Memories is such a good card. It's super fast paced. The fusion mechanic is really fun. I really like it.
Here I go. Don't call me Mr. Crowler. It's time to duel.
It wasn't me, it was AJ. Ban Drowning Mirror Force. I mean, if they do ban it, that's fine, honestly. It's a pretty good card. Honestly, if they do ban it, that's fine. I can no longer make it as like a reoccurring meme / gag. But you know what? I like the card. I'm sorry.
My turn.
I really do.
I draw a card.
Play me next? Yeah. Sorry, Raph. We'll definitely have a game. We'll do a game as well, man.
From my hand.
Oof. Galaxy Cyclone. I can't even show you because of your main deck Drowning Mirror Force. I don't blame you at all, dude. I don't blame you at all. Oof. Alright, I mean, at least we do have... I mean, we opened up with 2 reactors. That's insane. But, I mean, honestly, whoever suggested, again, yeah, Cyclone is such a good card, especially for my deck, because I want to get things going off right away. And sometimes just like a trap can easily destroy it. Which of the Black Forest? Is this the one that's eroded? Oh, no, they didn't change it, really. Okay. Because I know with Sengen, didn't they change it so... like, it happens during the end step or something like that? I think? I mean, I can always see about switching out decks, too. He always has 2 on the field somehow. Are you talking about Reactor or Drowning Mirror Force?
All right. I summon a monster.
Grand Maju de Eliza. Oh man, like this kind of brings me back to like oh, Luigi, I'm sorry, that was actually really quick. We could definitely have some more games for sure, man. Let's run it back. I think I might switch out decks actually for a second. We'll take a break from Gears. I know Gears aren't super insanely strong, but we'll switch over to Neos for a little bit. Again, like, because I feel like with Gears, like, unfortunately, sometimes you just can't do much of anything sometimes. Sengen doesn't allow you to activate the effects add until the end. Oh, to the next turn. Okay, I remember I had some kind of errated. I didn't know if it was during the end phase or what would be the case. But okay, that makes more sense. Alright, Raph, let's have a good game, man. Ooh, I'm going second. I actually kind of like that. Yes, good luck to you as well, man. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. I only allow the finest duels to duel me. Your reputation, Kaiba boy. I do like Pegasus's battle theme, though. It's actually pretty good.
I activate a spell.
Pay to win? I doubt it. Like, have you seen the decks I play? Bacon Saver. I love this card. It's so good. Oh, he's also playing Neos. That's actually pretty funny. Bacon Saver's a good addition, though, for sure. Wow, we opened up 2 Drowning Mirror Forces. That's insane. Oh, you meant Wrath. Oh, okay. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, I could summon this and just get out. No, I mean, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. So let's just hit this first.
Monster. My turn's done.
Time to make my move. My turn. Draw.
Draw. I activate a spell card from my hand, Jaden boy. I'm sorry, I kind of like his little smile he's got going on.
Here I go. I attack you with a monster.
I mean, the thing is, he's going to get a search, which kind of sucks. But I really have nothing else I can really do. Now, Wall Disruption won't give me too much. I mean, it's pretty nice right now, but it's, like, not enough. Like, attack reduction, so I might just well hold on to it.
I draw.
Oof. Well, is this only do from the grave? Yes, only from the grave. Okay. I'm just gonna pass turn. I mean, I could go into a contact fusion for Aqua Neos, but it's not gonna really do much because I can't get over Brave Neos. And if I do get rid of the cards in his hand, it won't be super beneficial. Ancient Ritual Art? Really? What is he? What ritual monster is in this deck? Oh, Magician of... Okay, Magician of Chaos. That makes a little bit more sense. Let's see. This card. Once per turn, when a spell trap is activated, you can target one card in the field and destroy it. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't negate, which is great for me. Which is really great for me. So, Drowning Mirror Force that, baby.
You gotta do better than that. Check out my face down card.
I mean, he can destroy a card all he wants, and that's fine. He'll probably go for Neospace, maybe, or the back row. That's fine. That's cool. I mean, it's still pretty good that he did that because he got rid of the Wall Disruption, which could seriously do some damage later on, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
My turn. I draw.
Give me Neos Fusion, baby! Oh, that's fine. Alright, I could do a contact fusion. That should be sufficient enough. So let's go with it. So we're gonna go straight into the main man, Neos himself. Alright, let's go. Let's go, Neos. And then we're gonna go... Oh yeah, we gotta tribute out this guy first. So get rid of him.
It's showtime.
Showtime. Alright, we're gonna go with Aqua Neos. So I know we could also use this effect to rip out a card from his hand, but I'd really rather not lose out on some of the resources I currently do have, because these are both really important to the deck. So we'll just go to combat, actually. Just trying to beat me in that track. I mean, you guys would definitely have a really awesome matchup. I would not doubt you guys don't having a sick duel. So I can totally see you guys having like a really good duel. I draw. X-Men God. It's so good. Can I duel the next and typically take out Drowning? Yeah, we'll take out Drowning for you, man. Oh, he's even got Relinquished. Interesting. I mean, I kind of like the Relinquished combo because you can do some really nasty stuff. Like what he's about to do right now. Can I be after land check? Yep. We can definitely do that. We can definitely... I need to have like a better way to keep in this track. But yeah, got you guys on a sticky note, so you're good. Wow, that's actually really impressive. I did not realize they actually gave Relinquish like his own animation. That's so cool. That is so cool. Yeah?
Attraction. Time to battle. Here I go.
Let's see.
You directly with my monster.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sweet. Just what I was waiting for.
Yes, that's a good emote too. Autocorrect is definitely an interesting enigma, dude. That's all I can really say.
My turn.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Alright, draw. Oof, the Brick Neos himself. I can't really do much. We're both at 3 cards in hand. I don't have enough for game. Close. Wait, is this Neospace? No, it's not. Okay. Your opponent controls, so I can do 5. I guess we could do this. Let's just go with that.
I'm counting on you, buddy. I summon my monsters.
Are you doing on your phone or on something else, dude? Let's just get Neos on the board. It might be a pretty good defensive card with 2100 defense. I'm sorry, 2000 defense. Unfortunately, I don't have any targets for that. Phone, I am. I thought so. So I feel like the phone is definitely more prone to do like auto connect. I'm sorry.
I end my turn. Your move.
Everything is still proceeding as I envisioned.
Is it?
My turn.
Is it?
I well now. I summon a monster and attack as my monster.
Keeper of the What a good draw, man. That's insanely good. Oh wow! How many like? Seriously? Like how many engines does he have? Wow. What is he gonna go for? I don't think he has enough magicians or spellcasters in the grave. What is he gonna go for?
Let the fun begin.
Dark Cavalry? Oh, okay, Dark Cavalry, yeah.
Summon a monster.
Interesting. I mean 37, oof, that's gonna be pretty bad for me. How are we gonna turn this around? Oh, he made the smart choice of getting rid of Neos. Interesting.
Prepare yourself.
Oof. I mean, if I can draw into something... Actually, no, because earlier he did something really important to his success. Because it's not 4 kids, totally agree with that. I mean, honestly, even... Oh, that is such a prop. Whoa, wait, he has vanilla? Mad respect. Mad respect. Gee, let's go with this. What can we do? What can we do? So, I mean, this will be at 30, what, 34? 34, yeah. Must be in your graveyard. Okay, so I think he's got it, actually. Yeah, he's pretty much got it. Do I still have it copied and pasted? I do! I do. There you go. Put it in the chat for you, buddy. 34. Yeah, okay, that's a problem. Yeah, I mean... Initially, I thought we actually had it, but he's playing Bacon Saver, so we lost. Interesting. Do I want to use this effect? Nah, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm just getting warmed up.
I mean, we came pretty close. We came pretty close.
Time to battle. Prepare yourself. I attack with a
Use the effect of Neos Fusion? Yeah, we're going to do that. So, I mean, if he doesn't have another Bacon Saver, we actually might be able to turn this around. No, not a use the effect.
I end my turn.
Never came close. I mean, does he have Kite? Ooh, we have Miracle Contact. Wow, they're actually point for point. Interesting. We're gonna try to go for let's try to go for victory. So I don't have any more Neos Fusions in the grave. There we go. Jeez, that was actually pretty close. Good game, Ref. Definitely appreciate the fun deck you threw out, dude. But man, good game, dude. All right, being a man of my world, let's just let's get rid of the enemy, the Drowning Near Forces. What am I gonna throw in to switch them out? You know what? Let's just use controller. Why not? Yeah, like 9 drowning. I mean, we did get access to both, which is pretty insane. Actually, we got to do something different. Because that sounds on the semi-limited list. What am I gonna do for replacements? I could do Power the Guardian for 1. And why not? Let's just go Twister. Don't worry, we removed it, man. We removed it. We're good. We're good. Wall Disruption, remove it. And now we're going to keep that one. We'll keep that one. It's only 1 copy. It's only 1 copy. Alright, let's see what we got. So, Land Shrek was next. So, let's go. We're going to keep at least one We're going to keep at least 1 Battle Trap. Because I really do like Battle Traps. Fine. I mean, because, like, what's the likelihood of us actually getting the card? And it's something you can actually easily play around, so it's all good. Oh, is this Tunes? I think it's Tunes. Based on what we're seeing here. Alright, let's see what we got. So Toon World begins the duel with Toon World, which is really nice. Like, I really do like this ability. Just because, at that point, you don't have to pay the 1,000 life points to get Toon World on the field. Alright, let me just make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat. Cool. Toon Mermaid, there you go. Toon Kingdom. Oh, I forgot this is actually in the deck, or the game. Duel me next? Yeah. Actually, so we have AJ after Landtrek, but we'll throw you on the list as well, man. So yeah, Raph, I'll duel you after AJ. Wow. He's just popping off. Yeah, we gotta get rid of that card. We definitely gotta get rid of this card. So we're probably gonna focus on that first. Or Santa will not come to your house next Christmas. Oh man, if only Santa has come to my house in the last, like, what, 4 or 5 years? 4 or 5 years? So we're gonna get rid of Toon Kingdom because that's just kind of a problematic card. We're gonna set this. Is the Egg Witch mine? No, it's not. But you can see Dual Spirits, right? So let's go with Neos Fusion. Pick 1, 2, and 3, and the letter A, J, and M. Let's go with 2M. 2M. Why not? Now that the ban list has changed out Crimson Fox, I should probably do some changes to Neos, actually. I really do like the idea of using Bacon Saver. That was really nice. We're going to get rid of Toon Dark Magician Girl first. I'm going to go with Brave Neos and get myself a copy of Miracle Contact. That should be pretty good. We're going to pass turn. You're up, Shrek.
Time to make my move. My turn.
I meant Merrick, by the way, nice choice.
From my hand.
Ooh, Dark Magic Veil. Crap. What is he going to go for, like, Toon Dark Magician? Is that actually in Duel Links? Dark Magician Girl. Okay, that's fine. This one can survive without Toon World, right? Ooh. We'll hold off on that.
From my hand.
Toon Rollback. This gives him like a second. Oh, can attack twice. Yeah, let's go with Wild Tornado. Get rid of Toon World. Like, I had no idea he was actually going to be showcasing Toons right now.
I lost at my own game.
Oh, GG. GG. I meant to Kiza and check. I don't have another Toon World. I mean, you did have Tomb Kingdom. You did have Tomb Kingdom, but it just, unfortunately, I decided to destroy them. So I guess that was the biggest problem. Wait, what's going on? It's so toxic. Are we gonna get booted out? Is that what's gonna happen? Because, like, sometimes that does happen when this is, just taking forever. I'm trying. As you can tell, it's doing this here, right here. Duel me, please. Yeah, we'll put you on the list for sure, Luigi. So what we're going to do is I'm going to, first we're going to duel. Yeah, an error happened. That's fine. So first I'm going to duel against AJ, then Raph, and then me and you can have a duel. I try to, like, kind of like have them, like, as a request comes in. And then we kind of go from there. That's a great question, man. That is a great question. I guess I got lucky. Heart of the cards, man. Heart of the cards. Oh, we're playing Lava Golem. Interesting. All right. So the key strategy for this entire game is just have one monster on board. Got it. Let's go. Oh, but this is so tempting of having more than just one. Let's... I'm just gonna do this.
You'll help me out. My monster's effect activates.
Yes, it's very improbable for sure. It's very improbable, but we got lucky. That's probably how I win the most of my duels, by the way. Probably how I win most of my duels, not gonna lie. Alright, let's see what we got here.
I summon a monster in attack position.
3% to draw both Cosmic and Tornado. Oh, he's not playing, yikes. Okay. I actually thought he was going off with Lava Golem, but no, after kind of seeing this, we're probably going to die. We're probably going to die, everybody. Probably going to die.
My monster's effect activates. You'll enjoy this.
He's his best waifu by far.
Special summon.
I tend to stay away from the waifu debate and the waifu wars.
My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
So he's gonna pop off for sure. He's definitely gonna pop off. So I feel like with super heavy samurais, they're very consistent in what they want to do. Like very consistent. So he's probably gonna go for a few synchro summons in this turn alone. No one cares about the plot.
I synchro summon a monster.
I mean, especially when it's just a children's card to give them motorcycles. I mean, it depends, man. It depends. Alright, so he's going with, Swordmaster Musashi. Okay. Or Musashi, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's just gonna probably go for a bunch of synchro summon, just do a ton of damage in defense mode.
I synchro summon a
So
monster.
he's going for, what, Stealth Ninja now? Yeah, Stealth Ninja, okay.
My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
That's game.
Time
He's
to
got it.
go. My turn is done.
Oh wait, I forgot it does half the damage, that's right.
All I need
But getting over 4,000, that's not going to be pretty easy, unfortunately. And we can't even do it anyway. I mean, this is still counted as a... Actually, I don't even think it'll work, but let's give it a shot anyway. Let's give it a shot anyway. Can we get over 4,000?
I special
Yes, we can,
summon
actually.
Wildlife. Throw down a face down.
What's its effect? When this card, wow, when a monster with this card is equipped as target for an attack, you can send this equipped to the graveyard and negate that attack and monster becomes 0. Let's go. His monster's effect will activate, but who cares? I'm gonna lose either way, so let's go down on my own terms. Let's go down on my own terms here, shall we?
Effect activates.
Oh wait, did I misread that? Oh, okay, I misread that. I thought his attack became 0. That's my fault. Nah.
All I can do is end
The ceiling.
my turn.
I will destroy you.
Wrecking the Flare Neos of the Axe Mega. Welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're having a great night.
By tributing
He's also playing Lava Golems. I don't even care, man. I don't even care. AJ, like, I don't even care, man. This is great. I don't even care. This is great. Like, is this...
This isn't looking good.
I'm gonna take 1,000, sure, that's fine, but...
lava golems.
It's all good, it's all good.
Ooh,
Um,
let my guard down.
okay, yeah, okay, I know what to do.
One of my favorites.
So, let's, not use that just yet. We're gonna use this.
My monster's effect.
Yeah, he probably has Kite in hand. I wouldn't be too surprised. So let's go with that. So what I could do, if he does have Kite negates 2, right? And they can be used during the same one. So how's the stream been? It's been pretty good. We've actually done a few ranking ups. We're just doing some PvP duels right now.
You will be
How have you been doing, man?
the shadows.
So how do I want to... Because if it is Kite Roy, then we are going to lose. He has gloves. What does gloves do again?
Engulfs you.
What does gloves do? When your opponent's monster declares direct attack, you banish it. Escalate the top card. Fun. Alright, screw it. Let's just be bad at Yugioh for a second. Let's do that. So let's go with polymerization. Let's get stuff moving. I mean, I'm gonna lose anyway because I don't have a way of getting rid of Lava Golem, so it doesn't even matter. Why did I put in defense mode? I'll never know. And I guess all my Neoses are in the grave? Yeah, wrecked. It doesn't matter. He got it anyway. And I don't even think we could have won because, again, we have one turn to deal with Lava Golem. We really can't. You hate to see a Lava Golem with the 4200 was the sight to... Right? I mean, there's actually been times where we got, like, I think we got, like, Flare Neos once, like, 8,000, just, like, abusing the hell out of, like, Power of the Guardians and stuff like that. Shade Dark, welcome to the stream, my dude. Do you own Nova Master? I don't believe so, actually. wouldn't be a bad idea to consider, but I don't think I actually have it. He did have the Kiteroid anyway, so it didn't make a difference anyway. Are we going to use the effective Neos Fusion? Nah. Nah. I want to take that sweet 200 from the Kiteroid. I remember there was a Flare News being used in YCS 2019. What? Interesting. Speaking of Power the Guardian, so like when you're saying YCS, do you mean in Duel Links or in the TCG itself? Metal with oh man, that's great. Like, was AJ at that YCS or no? All right, so good game, good game, AJ. Good game, man. All right, so what do we got next? So we have Raph next. Yeah, we have Raph next. And then after that, we'll duel Luigi. We'll duel Luigi after Raph. In Duel Links, when they had the August tournament IRL for the peeps that got top 10. Oh, interesting. That's so cool. You thought I had... Dude, I mean, you were playing Merrick, so I'm assuming you're going to have Lava Golem no matter what deck it is. Like, I could see you totally doing that a mile away. But it's all good, man. Again, I am no means, like, the best Duel Links player, but I do like to have fun here and there. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is actually not too bad. I can work with it. I can work with it. I can work with it. Respect the more pure Neos build. Thanks. Definitely appreciate that, dude. Definitely appreciate that. What's the deck list? I'll show the deck list after the stream for sure. It's kind of modified just because people did not like me playing Drowning Mirror Force as much as I did. So that's that to consider. I don't know what he's playing. He's playing Pegasus. I have no idea. Let's see what happens when we do Galaxy on it. Or Cosmic, I'm sorry. Let's see. Get rid of it. Drowning is... It's actually great. I actually had somebody who sent me... super pro play move right there from me. I love it. I love it. I love it. Do we not have a Discord command? I guess not. I probably need to set that up. Yeah, let me actually try. Oh, I guess it's only a mod or like whatever thing. So there we go. Thank you for kind of reminding me about that, the Landstrek. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Keeper, activate. We're going to pitch off Neospatian. I'm going to grab myself a Neos Fusion, because I have no idea what he's playing right now. So unfortunately, that Cosmic did not give me enough information. Alright, let's see. Go with this. What do I want to put in the... Oh, I mean, we don't really need... I mean, we could kind of set it up for a potential Brave... I'm sorry, Air Stormios in the future. Let's see, so... Oh, I probably should have... Crap, I forgot to do his effect to be able to get Neospatian Aquadolph in the grave, but that's fine. So go to combat. The Phantom Thieves! The Persona Dream is here. The Phantom Thieves are now in Duel Links. I love it. In an actual deck, I love it. I love it. So good. So good. Now I want to play Persona 5. Now I want to play Persona 5 the Royal, but that's okay. I love it. The Phantom Thieves, yes! X-Mango, have you played Persona 5 the Royal yet? But mine is better. Becoming a pro... I mean, you can definitely get a lot of good stuff from X-Mango. His decks are definitely up there. Advanced Ritual Art. I've seen a bit of it, but I haven't played myself yet. Dude, it's so good. If you have the opportunity of playing it, I cannot recommend it enough. Just be prepared to dedicate like 80 hours of your life to it. But no regrets. It's such a good game. And the music slaps so hard. Okay, I'm not even mad with this. This is great. He went with Valk? Alright. But I mean, that's actually a good way to setting up for Magicalized Fusion. Wonder Wand. Dude, the tunes are slamming so good. He wants to draw it coincidentally, so let's just get rid of it. Let's go with Wild Tornado to get rid of it before we can do that. I love the Necros Turbo, it's so good. Oh, good, Baldwin. Welcome to the stream, dude. Having a great night. Luigi Gundam played Persona 3, 4, and 5. Dude, that is so cool. Like, after playing Persona 5, I went back and played Persona 4 Golden. Loved it. I even got a PSP just to play it before they announced it on Steam because I am such a... It says Discord invalid, but it's valid, by the way. Weird. Okay. I'll have to fix that after stream. Thank you so much for checking into that, dude. Definitely appreciate that. That's weird. That is definitely weird. Guess we can go with this one. So just get out of Neos. Why not? Does he have anything that would prevent me from attacking, going for game? We'll see what happens, actually. It might be expired, yeah. I mean, I know that we do have the Discord link in the About section on the Twitch page, so that's always something we can always grab from there to observe it from there. Yeah, I didn't consider that. So let's go with Aquaneos. Pitch this card from his hand. Oh, it's a Valk. He's a hand trap for battle phase, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Interesting. Alright, let's go for game. GG! We beat Necros Turbo. That was actually really cool. I really like that. Like, just seeing him dump, like, 5, like, vanilla level 2 stars. I loved it. I loved it. Alright, so, Luigi, again, I really appreciate your patience, dude. Let's have a game here. Oh, here's not the most optimum, list for Neos, but here's what we're running for Neos. It's really interesting. It's also, that's weird. That is really weird. I mean, it also explains why nobody actually joined it recently, so I'll have to fix that. I'll definitely have to fix that. Let's see, actually. Can I pull up Discord really quick? Bam. Let's see. Let's see. Weird. Huh. That is really weird, actually. I never... That is weird. Anyway, let's get back to the duel with Luigi. Let's do that and I'll try to figure that out. I'm in the right server, right? That is weird. Let me try something actually really quick. Yes, Luigi, let's go. Let's have a good game, man.
Luck's a part of skill.
Okay, let's try that one. I did throw a new link into the Discord, the chat, so if anybody wants to join it, go for it. We do have a nice little Duel Links community building up, which is really fun. But this one should be for my Metallicaerox server. Looks good, thanks. Let me know if it works or if I need to try another one. Oh, this is the Stromberg deck that I was telling about. So this is like a kind of like a terraforming for it. This card is normal special summon. You can target one card in your opponent's spell or trap, destroy it. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, just ditching it for the Stromberg is really important. Cancer. I mean, I'm kind of curious to see how well this goes. I don't think we've actually had a Stromberg deck on stream. Appreciate you, Landstrek. Definitely appreciate you, man. Alright, so this is, works for me. Awesome, I'm glad to hear that. Alright, so let's read this paragraph. Once per turn, during your standby phase, you must banish 10 cards from the top of your deck face down. This is not optional, or this card is destroyed. During the main phase, you can special summon one card from your deck that specifically lists the Golden Castle Stromberg and its text. You cannot normal summon the turn you activate this card. Even if the card leaves field, you can only use this effect once per turn. When an opponent's monster declares attack, destroy the attacking monster. If you do, inflict damage your opponent equal to half the attack. Love it. Fantastic. Is the cure for my illness. It sounds like a good time. Alright. You do not use... Okay, so I have to do a contact fusion or whatever. It's fair and balanced. So we're just not attacking. Pretty much. I love it, dude. It's definitely everybody's literature final. Okay, so your opponent's monster declares an attack. If I had Neos Fusion, I can kind of get around it because I can just banish it to protect it, but I don't. Alright, I guess we're just not attacking yet, boys. Because it's once per turn, which is cool and all, but I'm not sure if I can get around that. So yeah, let's go with this. Crap. Hang on. So I could always Polymerization, fuse this into this, make Brave Neos. Just a summon effect. Once per turn when a opposed monster declares an attack. Okay. No, I think it's actually with the attack itself. Let's see. So, what do the boots do? Discard sent to the graveyard because of equip. It was destroyed. You can target equipped to this target. Yeah, no, I was actually like just double checking, like, because I mean, if I can get rid of this, then we're golden. We're as golden as this castle in Persona 4, but never patched English. I'm so surprised that I actually passed it, if at all. I'm gonna be nice, read pumpkin. You can attack directly. Your opponent cannot target. Oof. Oof. That is nasty. That is nasty. That is nasty. He's my ticket. He's my ticket. I appreciate being honest with me on that one, dude. I'm just gonna get out a big monster and just kind of figure out what to do as I go along. Because I definitely don't have enough brain capabilities here to do it. I have a Prism of him. Interesting. Of what card? Pumpkin? So let's just build up a defense here, shall we? Because I know we can attack directly with Pumpkin. But, I don't know. We'll set something up and just go from there. I mean, Hummingbird can give me some life points. That's oh, Hummingbird to get the Prism up. Interesting. I mean, Hummingbird is actually kind of funny because you can actually net a ton of life points early on, especially if they have like a full hand they can't do anything. Oh, he paid the cost. That's okay. But I mean, he's also not drawing anything. So that's kind of good for me, actually.
Summon a monster in attack position.
Oh, I don't even care. There it is. That is so good. It's like the equivalence of Grand Maju with Pot of Desires. It's so good. I'm not even mad. I love that. That's actually funny. That's great. Oh, I don't even care with this one. This is great. So let's see. This is on the field. This card inflicts battle damage to your opponent. You can target one glass slipper, so flip it to one face monster on the field. Oh, that is nice. 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 Raph wants to duel again after this. Yeah, sure. I'm sorry, like, I'm just kind of like, damn, this is good. Because again, I remember seeing this earlier in the stream, and I'm like thinking, man, this is so good with like Pot of Desires. If anybody knows what that card does, it's just summon Obelisk the Tormentor. If only I had, I'm sorry, not Castle Crashers, but Lava Golem. Yeah, if only I had that, that'd actually be pretty cool. There's nothing I can really do, so let's go down on my own terms here, shall we? Banish 10 cards from your deck and draw 2. Yep, absolutely. And then you can just simply get Grand Maju insanely high up there. Discord me, by the way, Metal. I'll definitely check in a second, man. After I get wrecked, we're going down to my own terms. I mean, 4,200 is not too bad. But let's take some damage off of Strong Burst. I'm taking 21. There we go. Welcome back, Landshrek. Welcome back, dude.
Whoa, your skills are sweet.
A twerp like you.
I'm actually going to say that, Repo. That was actually really nice. Got destroyed, but I love it. Alright, awesome. Luigi, like, again, when you mentioned about the Golden Castle of Strongberg decks early on the stream, I really wanted to see it. I did. And I don't regret it in the slightest, dude. I loved it. Like, seeing stuff like that, it's insanely awesome. Saving the Lost Replay, yeah, I like, as long as I have fun and it's overall entertaining, then yeah, we're gonna save it. We're definitely gonna save it. Oh man, that's insane. Luigi, thank you so much for showcasing me that. Between the DMC5 stuff that we talked about and that, it's been an absolute delight with you here, man. And of course with everybody else too. I appreciate you all. Can't you just storm Neos? Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, Landshrek. But I couldn't. I had to use either Miracle Contact or a Contact Fusion, and it was so hard for that to actually happen. It was actually not possible. You got it, AJ. But I wanted to use Stormios to get rid of everything, but I didn't have a means of summoning him right on the board. Because you don't use Polymerization for that fusion type. So it's either a Contact Fusion, which is not going to happen, or Miracle Contact at that point. The favoritism. You're all my favorite here. You're all my favorite.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Let's see.
I activate my monster's effect.
Oh, Berry Magician. Okay, so Magician Girls. Oh, Dark Magician Girls specifically. Let's go.
I'll end my turn.
Oh yeah. It's
I had a
my
Fabled
turn to draw.
a Fabled Tuner, or? Well, I mean, we might as well get the let's get the free life points.
Air Hummingbird. Air Hummingbird's effect activates.
I'm the most.
Suck.
You're all my most favorite here. Yeah, we have contact now. This is the one that when you attack it just changes it, right? Special summon one Magician Girl, so he's probably gonna go Dark Magician Girl. No, that kind of sucks. We're kind of breaking right now. We'll just pass turn. Not much else I can really
My
do.
turn's done.
You ready?
Because I can't go into any fusion plays. And Duel Links is still far from having Xyz.
I'll play
I could go for a rank 3, but we don't have any rank 3s.
I activate my
Keep it the Dragon Magic. Oh, that's fair. Magical Ice Fusion. So he's already got... Because this is a dragon, right? Not a spellcaster? Yeah, okay. AJ Redreamed Hydrate.
I activate my monster.
I should also mention I brought those 2 boxes with pure lock-in and if, dang, that must... So when you were saying $1,500, you weren't kidding, man. You were not kidding. Only spent 200 pennies on the game because of the Google Play voucher. I mean, that makes sense, but you still got the vouchers to back you up. Can we read that blue eyes is opposite of red eyes?
From my hand.
If only I actually had polls set up, we could have done something with that. Oh, even he's got the Neos Fusion. I'm playing pure Neos and we don't. What a world we live in. Like, what is 2020 doing to us in Duel Links? Like, what is Duel Links doing to us?
Special summon a monster.
What is the opposite of Dark Magician in Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm pretty sure there's actually a few. KFC video. So is there a room something going on right now? Yes, there is. And welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're having a great night. Let me get the room really quick. Let's see.
I activate my monster's effect.
Yeah, I don't have it in the chat anymore, but we could definitely get back into it. Dragon Ball Legends, welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're having a great day. It's been a while, man. How have you been doing?
I draw.
Really? This is a brick house, like for real. Jeez, this is so bad.
I throw down a face down. I set a
Better good fam. Okay, I'm glad to hear that, man. Hopefully everything's going well.
done.
It's my turn.
Show of Nightmares is amazing. Sounds like it.
I draw.
No place wait for mature or sunrise. Wow, let's keep it tame. Let's see. Yeah, we're dead anyway. Yeah, so we brick. We have like nothing to kind of go for. We're kind of done. If someone plays Witchcrafters, you ban him, Kate. I don't know about that.
Sensation.
Oh, that's fine. We kind of like have trash hands. After this, we're gonna switch decks. We'll switch decks. I mean, we have all the fusions and attack buffers, but we can't do shit with it. That's okay.
I'll play this.
And honestly, we shouldn't have wars or social conflicts. We just duel each other in children's card game to solve our problems. I can imagine, like, I go to my job, and I'll be like, alright, look, I think I put a lot of value and effort into this company. I want a raise. You want a raise? You'll have to duel for me first. Beat me within 15 turns, and I'll give you a 4% raise on your overall net income for the entire year. What do you say?
Alright, let's go.
And then just have fun with that.
I draw.
Blast Magician might be one. Let's just give him this.
My face down
Let's give him Power of the Guardian.
an equip spell.
Being good at Yu-Gi-Oh's reflection to be your character. That is so true. That is so true. Because, like, not only do you have to be able to, like, think quickly on the game, so you need to be very, like, a spontaneous creative thinker. You need to plan ahead your stuff ahead of times.
How can
And you also have to be able to put synergy together and be able to, like, make sure everything's working together. I totally agree with you on that, Axe.
My turn.
Yeah, no, it's great. Like,
my turn?
I remember at one point, like, somebody, like, asked me, like, how did you get a job? I'm like, well, I used some of the things I did this, but you can also use it for anything else. Like, even using, like, planning ahead and knowing, like, the meta, side decking against the meta and stuff like that That's plenty of preparation, so it works out. Does Jaden hit on Alexis in this timeline? Probably. Probably. Oh, Luigi got to go. It was super fun. I'll be, dude, yeah, it was super fun to be able to hang out with you and play some Duel Links, dude. You have a great rest of your night, man.
Here I go.
Yeah, just give it to me, Kaiba. Just take us out.
Watch and learn. I attack you directly with my monster.
Jaden and Alexis. I don't even think they've ever had like any like moments or anything like that. We don't have Drowning Mirror Force. I am powerless without Drowning Mirror Force. Oh, we are powerless, dude. All we have is Wild Tornado, Polymerization, and Power of the Guardian, but we already gave it to him. Oh, that's fine. We're switching to Gear Golems after this. Metal's Aces card is... I mean, it's definitely one of my favorite cards for sure in this game. Just because, like, if you're in a bad spot, it kind of resets the board so both you and your opponent have no field. It's great. It's terrible. It's great. GG, man. GG. Let's hope this is a little bit more consistent for me today, though. So... Yeah, I guess it's AJ's next. Oh, the duel room, that's right. That's right. I'll have to get it for you in a second, Dragon Balls Legends. Because I can't, like, when I try to go back in the chat to be able to get through them, it's not there. Because we're so good at this. We are so good at this. Yeah, I could definitely make a command for that. Ooh, this is actually a pretty good opening hand. So let's go with this. So we're going to go with Ancient Gear Wyvern. Shouts to Nightbot. Just call me DB. Okay, sounds good, dude. What do I want to grab? I want to grab actually this guy. So, yeah, because we already have this in hand, so that's fine. Again, I forgot to stat my stuff first. That's my fault.
It's my turn. Draw.
He's even got the keys to play mat and everything.
You'll enjoy this. I summon a monster. My monster's effect.
Dank Magicians. Alright, let's go. Landstrack, definitely appreciate you, man. So I knew it was something very similar, or very simple. Yeah, I definitely will. Again, like, the Nightbot thing is actually somewhat something new I kind of set up, so I definitely need to see about giving it more custom commands. Because that'll definitely be beneficial. Yep. Dark Magician's going. He's setting Magician's Navigation. That's all good. That's all fun. Oof. This is actually pretty cool. I like this. So let's activate Fortress to give us a little bit more protection so they can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. But I mean, this banishes, so that's kind of an inconvenience for me. So let's see. You're also a VIP, my bro. You're also a VIP. So let's go with Wyvern. Go to combat? Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah. Is there a room going on right now? Yes. Thanks, Elantrek. The room is right ahead, up ahead. Hang on, I have some full Nightbot things to do. Go for it, man. Yeah, I'm just misplaying like way too bad right now for this game. Insanely bad.
Let's see. From my hand,
Eunuch.
I activate a quick play spell.
Yeah, I'm doing insanely bad in this place here. Oh, hey, Eunuch. I'm sorry, Eunuch. How are you doing, man? It's so good to see you, dude. Let's actually pop Fortress so we can be able to get back our Wyvern and then try to go for game. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I mean, we might as well activate the effect to be able to get another copy of it. Even with that misplay, we still were able to get through with it. I definitely appreciate that. Okay, so DB was in there a little bit sooner, so we'll definitely go with him first, and then we can do a duel with KFC Dovin. Why ban Gears? Like Gears like don't even really do anything, man. Yes, it's so straightforward. Even I could play with it with relatively like good success. You just pop Gear Town and then you're good to go. Can I duel? Yeah, Unique, we could definitely have a duel, man. We could definitely have a duel. Yes, it's good to see, because I know Unique was having some, like, he was having some issues on his main phone, but he set on his backup when he's good. I think after this will probably be the end of the stream, because I got stuff I got to do in the morning. But I'm glad Konami never hit them. They don't deserve it. I mean, that is so true. I mean, like, again, like, the chat already said it before, like, a 3,300 attack with Ancient Gear Castle on board, like 33 is, it's decent, but it's not like the end of the world. Like, you know, this is gonna kill everything because like this deck can't really deal with much threats on the board if it's over like whatever the attack is. I'm not sure why Legends is not connecting. Why we ended? No, like it'll probably be over by the time we get to like the duels and stuff like that. I'll probably be over by 11. Doesn't have interaction outside of the battle phase. That is very true. Like all it does is like just succeed in the battle phase. I'll give it another one, like attempt, but if it doesn't work, I'll jump to KFC, which sounds pretty good right now. Actually, KFC is actually pretty good. Yes, no worries, AJ. We'll check out your replay, dude. We'll check out your replay, man. He's got 99,999 gems. Can't wait to see what the deck that he's playing then at that point. 2 packs, let's go. Yeah, unfortunately, I have a very bad, like, I just don't really weigh too much. Alright, let's see what we got. So, best of luck, KFC. Oh, I mean, that's not,
My turn.
saving the gems for a new world. That's a fair point, man. If I can draw into like a D-spell, we're good, but I'm not, or even double cyclone now because that's live.
I'll end my
Black,
turn.
yeah, I mean that's unfair. Black Wings are pretty good. D-spell? No, far from what I actually wanted. Let's see. So let's just get Gear Town first. So let's just get Gear Town first down. Let's see. I still don't know what they're playing, and I don't want them just like to go out of nowhere and just destroy, so I can get the counter. Yeah, let's just do that. Because I mean, I could always tribute off Pathfinder and get a copy of Gear Town, but I really don't need it. Because I mean, if I can keep these 2, then we're good next turn. But again, I just don't know what they're playing, and I don't know what to expect.
I draw.
Let's see.
What shall I do? I summon.
I'll give him 1 minute. There you go.
Battle.
Ooh, Metaphos probably?
Attack.
Seems like it's gonna be Metaphos. Because I remember seeing this. Like, I love how in the picture, like, all the doggos right here are, like, mesmerized by this dude's mane.
I'll end my turn.
Alright, so draw. Oh, now we get D-spell. Fantastic. I mean, either way, we're still pretty good. So, let's, yeah, let's just get rid of the castle first. See how, let's try to play through this. Let's see if it actually, oh, it actually does resolve, which is cool. It would seem like it, right? So get Fortress for a little bit more protection. Hopefully it resolves. Has it really already been 1 minute? Like, for real? I mean, either way, if he does do something.
Now's my chance.
This turn, any monster sent to the graveyard is removed from play instead. Okay.
I
This deck kind of owns the battlefield, so okay, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes.
Is that all you got?
Pop Gear Town, because I want to still keep the protection. Go with this. We'll have to see how the time is going, because we still have to duel with Eunuch. We'll see what happens. I mean, again, with Gear Cows, it usually goes by pretty quick.
But I let them down.
Using the wrong deck. I mean, we still got to go through AJ's, so let's see. So, we have KFC, so we already did his. So, let's go with Eunuch really quick. Oh, they're actually dueling already. Rip indeed, man. So, I mean, Lance Trek and AJ are going off with the game. His weaknesses with Solar Color. I mean, sometimes, like, you know, less is more with sleeves, man. Like, sometimes less is more. Like, every deck that I normally play, like, in Commander, Magic the Gathering, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Usually, it's just a flat color, man. I feel like with real card game, like in real TCG, like the sleeves with, like, you know, the specialized, like, font, like, you know, graphics or whatever, I feel like they don't hold out as long in terms of, like, playware. Is that even a term, playware? We got Leo. What is... I've actually never really seen anybody play with Leo.
You get to see how cool.
Let's... Oof. I mean, this is decent. Oh, man. You don't even like the House of Cosby's, though. You don't even like House of Cosby's or Rick and Morty. Let's... Yeah, let's just grab this guy. Then activate Gear Town, because, again, this is all that I do. And we're going to pass turn. Let's see what you got, Eunuch. I'm actually kind of curious to see what this is actually going up. They're both okay, I'm just not super into them, though. I mean, that's fair, dude. That's fair. So, I mean, I feel like... I mean, Rick and Morty's pretty good. House of Cosby's, though, is definitely not... It's interesting. Solitaire, that's fine. I mean, you were in a duel, man. There was nothing I could do.
I special summon a monster.
Spectral Sword, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I set a card.
Ooh, something for me to destroy.
Set a card. I set a card.
Full back row, interesting. Let's see.
End my turn.
Isn't that the Shiranui deck you always talk about? Yeah, it's definitely Shiranui's. I just never got to the point of actually building the deck. I don't even know if I have all the support that I need for it right now, but we'll have to find out eventually. I mean, I guess I just gotta go for it, right? I feel like that's all we can do in 2020 is just go for it. For real? For real.
Here I go. Let's battle.
I was about to say, dude, for real?
I play my
Tribute one monster, then destroy target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. Oof. I mean, that's fair. And that's actually pretty cool for them because they like to have some of their stuff in the graveyard. So it's pretty good synergy, actually. Although I do regret not sending the Drowning Mirror Force. That's okay. Pass turn. So what is this? Ballista Squad? Sure needs a lot of Stapro back row. I mean, it makes sense. Really?
Not gonna cry.
Interesting. To be played out. I mean, it makes sense. Just because I feel like, isn't the deck mainly just monsters and traps?
I draw.
Or like what you mentioned, staples and stuff like that? I mean, Cosmic is a really good addition for this against this deck. Super Puppy Duck, welcome to the stream. It's going well. It's great to see you. Hope you're having a great night. What's been going on? Regeki, yeah, dude, Regeki Break is super. Like, honestly, I'm thinking about getting Regeki Break for a few of my decks too. Like, honestly, because Regeki Break can do wonders for several of them. The Quack, the Quackening. You can only play one Cosmic? So he's going with Archfiend Zombie Skull. I am well. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Definitely glad to hear that. Let's see. So, oof, he's still synchroing on up.
I synchro summon a monster.
Okay, so the guy who kind of looks like Sesshomaru, but he's not Sesshomaru. Supergirl's not a poof deck. There we go. So many things going on. I love it. Yeah, this is gonna hurt a little bit. Like, see this wonderful face down here? This is not gonna be the case for very long. Because this is we're gonna have like 200 life points left over.
From my hand?
Never mind, never mind. Forbidden Lance, there you go. Yikes. I did not expect the Forbidden Lance. We just got destroyed. Alright, so I did say Unique that we could duel. It'll, depending on how long it goes, it may be the last duel of the stream. GG, Raph. Definitely GG, man. Again, I did not, like, I was expecting to last at least one more turn, but Forbidden Lance coming out of nowhere, that was good, man. That was good. Forbidden Lance, man. I haven't heard about that card in years, and it's just so good because you can use it offensively or defensively. Did someone say poof? Yep, someone did say poof.
A duelist never turns duel. My turn.
Like, low-key, like, not gonna lie, out of these two faces right here, which one do you think is gonna be a protagonist? Dude, Forbidden Lance does hurt, but you know what? Dude, I love the card. Like, the card is really good. Again, it just has so many uses. It's insanely good.
Chocolate Magician Girl. Chocolate Magician Girl's effect lets me draw a card.
Paladinium Oracle Mahad. Interesting. I mean, honestly, like, we actually do have a relatively decent matchup against here. Yes, dude, it's definitely aged well at Duel Links for sure. Definitely, I can't agree with you more on that. Just because of all the protection it has too. Oof. If I can last like a turn, we're good. We're good. Because I mean, the good thing is, like with Gears, it actually does extremely well against this deck because this deck relies so much on effects. So there's no problem here for me. Yeah, we're gonna grab that. And we do have ways of clearing out our back row too, so it's good. Dude, it really is funny. And which Mercy Maid is now falling. Thank you so much for the follow. Definitely appreciate that.
I draw.
Definitely appreciate the follow.
Chocolate Magician Girl's effect lets me
Yeah, got it. I mean, in this context, that's fine. So, like, it just really depends on the context. That's fine, that's fine. Chocolate Magician Girl's effect activated, so he's gonna discard and draw. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, like, it just really depends on the context. Like, if it's in this term, that's fine by me, but if it's using in, like, the context of, like, bashing somebody or something that could be deemed as offensive, that's where it's, like, a no. Did you not like my tune, Sky Boy? Alright, cool, we got it. More or less, yeah. You get the gist, man. But I do appreciate checking in on that. So what I guess I could do... I was actually expecting him to do another summon so I can get the reduction from this, but that's fine. I mean, I could take his monster... Yeah, I'll try this. So, not a very conventional play, but we tend to go through with this quite often. So, I just want to clear up my board. I guess not, though, because I need another slot, so we're bad. That's fine. We still have the best card in my deck that is super skillful, just drowning. GG. How many times have I played this deck? More times than I can count, dude. It's definitely one of the decks up there I play consistently. And again, it's just because I love Gears. Even before Duel Links was a thing, I played Gears a lot. And like when they had all the new support, like Ancient Gear, whatever. So good. Dude, why am I still making mistakes? Always, because we're a terrible duelist, man. Enemy controller. I don't think he can still target Wyvern, I believe, right? Oh, that's fine. I mean, honestly, I have enough counters here, so that's fine. Because initially, I don't know why, but I thought I only needed one counter, like one counter to get rid of it, but that's fine. Honestly, I think we got this, though. I think we got this.
Chocolate Magician Girl's effect lets me draw.
My name. What's up, AJ? What is up,
I
AJ?
activate Kiwi Magician Girl's effect.
We're savoring the duel. I like that. I like that. I like that. Econ versus Econ. Think of it this way.
My spell.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty painful. I mean, we're not dead because I'm gonna be able to get access to Wyvern and then get a search. But
I activate
yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So I guess I'll use Fortress. It's fine, which is good. Give me this. Get another search, which is good, so I can deck thin and hopefully draw into an answer. Alright, so that's good. Like, imagine if we draw into enemy controller. Like, I would love to just, like, use an enemy's own Quintet Magician to be able to show with enemy controller. I think that'd be pretty fun. I think it'd be pretty funny. Alright, come on. Come on. I mean, because I can get around this with either enemy controller or Drowning Mirror Force. Which, we lost one of each.
I activate my quick play spell.
We're taking some damage here, but we're still potentially fine.
Let's battle.
It's too bad I can't. Yeah. Imagine how bad that would be for me if it could attack 5 times.
My turn.
All right. I just need one of those 2 cards, please. Dang. All right. I mean, I could. He has no cards in hand. Okay, so I'm trying to think of like the probability of him drawing something monster-wise. Let's do that actually,
My turn.
because he's playing Magician Girl, so he could potentially draw into something like Berry Magician Girl.
I draw.
So that has like 0, I think, attack or something like that. Something like really low.
Let's battle.
Okay, cool. So I get to survive one more turn.
Attack with my monster.
Again, give me Econ, give me Drowning Mirror Force, anything. Planet Pathfinder! Oh, that's so bad. I mean, it's great for deck thinning. I can literally deck thin by 2 cards, but... Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Because the longer I take to get an actually good answer, the more potential we could lose this.
My turn. I draw.
It's not an Ancient Gear, but it works really well by getting the card I need access to.
Magician Girl to
Because I can just tribute it off Dustin to be able to add Gear Town from my deck to my hand. It's actually pretty good. It's actually a pretty good card.
activate Kiwi Magician Girl's effect from my hand.
Oh, he's even got Kiwi Magician Girl.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Magician Girl, attack.
I
I end.
potentially might be able to turn this around. It just depends. Let's go. D-Spell. Love it. Alright, let's go. Let's go. So we're going to D-Spell our own Ancient Gear Fortress. Fortress is going to activate. I don't know if he did the math wrong or if he was just baiting me to do this. So let's see what happens. Oh, it's not quite lethal. You're right. Oh. It doesn't matter. He's got it. That's fine. Oh, man, I should have done the math on that one first. Oh, wait, it was. Dang. Okay, I guess I'm just bad at math. Dang, that was pretty close. That was pretty close, Eunuch. I'm actually kind of surprised we came around that one. But, dude, it was really fun, man. Like, if you did not play that Berry Magician Girl, I was going to be in a pretty bad spot. Like, not going to lie there. But, yeah, alright. That does have to be at the end of the stream. We're at the end of the night here. I do want to thank everybody for joining in and coming in. This is super lethal. This is not even Falsebound Kingdom. This is super lethal. But, dude, no, absolutely. It was so good, man. It was insane. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Hopefully everybody else had a lot of fun, too. If I recharged my opponents, I would have... Dude, absolutely. But, again, that Berry Magician Girl, as kawaii is, it was like, you know, not going to happen. Alright, AJ, what is your replay? I forgot about that. Oh, a roulette. No. Oh, hi, Carly. But, yeah. So, we'll check out AJ's replay, then we'll call it the end of the stream. Have a good night, Landstrike. Thank you again so much for joining, dude. Definitely appreciate you. Which account is it, AJ? Which one is it? Is it Callan, or is it Yusei, or is it one of your like 5 other accounts? Like, which one is it? You don't say it's Yusei? All right. Which one is it, dude? Which one is it gonna be? Oh wait, we hit the wrong one. ISO? Okay, so I'll just have to go back into it. I think I might have actually clicked the wrong one, so that's fine. Like, I was about to say, dude, we're not gonna watch my stream, or like my replay on my stream again. That'd been funny though.
If you are a true duel,
Let's get out of here. Yeah. Man, there were 2 duels during my stream today where I legit lost because I did do... I mean, that's the thing, like, sometimes you just get super, like, into the moment, into the zone, you just kind of, like, forget, like, oh yeah, math is a huge thing in Duel Links, or in card games in general. Okay, here we go. No, it's great, like, X-Mango, because, like, on your stream, he put up one of my replays of me getting destroyed by heroic challengers. Unique, you're gonna head back to Sky. Okay, dude, thank you so much for joining in, dude. We had a lot of fun, and again, really nice duel. Thank you for that. You have a great rest of your night, my friend. Appreciate you. Alright, let's see what we got here. He's got 3 gloves in his opening hand. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It would have been poetic symmetry, yes. Catch these hands? Nah, we're good. We're good.
I draw a card. My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
So he's got Minerva going on. Probably share another video of me playing it, which is good. Another video of playing music, who knows? Dude, add some ukulele. Like, every song can go with some ukulele, man. Like, even imagine like Gent with metal music. It'd be great with ukulele. Thanks, Unique. You as well. Thank you so much for stopping by, dude. Okay, so he's attacking directly with Raikou, a bunch of other... I mean, it's not lethal, but it's pretty decent to 1,000. Play Freebird. Unfortunately, I don't know that in the ukulele. I could probably like look at the transposed chords and then go from there. Dude, like, so, Axmego, there's a YouTuber by the name of Stevie T. Berry. You could probably... Dude, you know Rob Scallon? Dude, that is so cool. But, like, Stevie T. Berry did do Gent, I believe, with the ukulele. It's an electric one, but it's still a ukulele, man. Like, the way that I play ukulele, like, things on guitar that I know how to play, I just transpose it to ukulele. Just because, like, you know the chords, like, because if you play a G, you're pretty much good to go, too. Dude, Stevie T is pretty funny, man. Stevie T is pretty cool. I do like Stevie T. Rob Scallon is just insanely talented as well. Jared Dines is also another good one, too. You're the first Duel Links person I've talked to that is my musical. Dude, that is so dope, man. So, dude, okay, so, Axe, do you know Davey 504? Are you a fan of Davey 504 as well, man? Dude, the combos are pretty legit, man. I guess I could just play a little bit of ukulele to kind of close everything out. Yes, man! Dude, he's so good, man. I love DB504. Cheated? Didn't PewDiePie, before he was PewDiePie with the, like, didn't PewDiePie actually give Davey504 a shout out at one point? That's what kind of, like, propelled him? I think he explained that in his Draw My Life video. But Davey504 is great. Yes! Dude, it's so cool actually to be able to have, like, people talk with, like, Rob Scallon, Jared Dines, Stevie T, Davey504. Are you a musician as well, dude? Kite Royd with the Lava Golem, oof. That is so good. Like, count on AJ with having a fantastic way of using Lava Golem. Easy. KFC Tobit is now following. Dude, thank you so much for the follow. Definitely appreciate that, man. That was his big boost. He talked about how he's forever... Dude, right, because all it takes is, like, just one thing like that to happen, just change everything. It's insane. All right, I'm feeling pretty happy right now. Yeah, we can definitely check out Raph's video, then we'll have to end the stream. So let's do that. So, Raph, which one is your stream, or replay, dude? Let's see. So, I think he said in the chat, but I could be wrong. Raph, Raph, which one is the replay, dude? The first one? Got it. My girlfriend got me ukulele for my birthday like 2 years. Dude, ukulele is such a fun instrument to pick up, and honestly, like, there's a lot of cool things you can do with it. Like, I pretty much taught myself how to play ukulele, but, like, some of the chords are pretty easy. It's pretty good. Or second, we're just gonna go with the first one. But, again, like, if you can play stuff like, on, like, guitar, you can usually just transpose it over to ukulele. Like, for example, like, I'm not sure if the microphone is picking this up, but Easy Green Day, just Time of Your Life. I play on the electric guitar, but I'm slowly teaching myself how to play an actual ukulele. Dude, actually, I mean, that's actually the pretty cool way to do it, because at that point, like, you can use what you learn from one instrument to play another one much more quicker. It's insane. Mike is picking up really well. I'm actually glad to hear that, because I've never really played ukulele too much on here, so I did not really how sure I could pick it up. But that's actually cool. Thank you for that. Nice music. Thanks, AJ. I think, like, the last thing I tried learning on ukulele was, for those who know the song You're Welcome for Moana, I think that was the last thing I was looking for. Try to do it fashion? No. Yeah, I mostly play to rep my own stuff nowadays, but I haven't depended to play to finish. Dude, like, again, you said musical soulmate, that kind of fits me too. Like, I have a DAW, Mixcraft, I think it's like Studio Pro 8. I have a bunch of demos started, but I've only have like 3 or 4 songs actually completed in the, like, as like a draft. 7.5. Yeah, I decided to bust out the ukulele because it's just a fun instrument to play overall. So he's got Keeper the Dragon Magic. Thanks, man. I definitely appreciate that. One day, I'll definitely see about getting it like actually showcasing some of my music. That'll be the day, though. That'll definitely be the day. At least I feel like I know how to write songs now, more or less, in terms of like structure, chord progressions, harmonic stuff like that. So I'm kind of excited. I'd like to hear some of your stuff. So it's interesting. So my music is so all over the place. Like, I have a few like pop punk alternative stuff, like, you know, Green Day inspired, All Time Low, Simple Plan, Yellow Card, We the King, stuff like that. But of course, then like you have some of my other stuff like with the music, like the metal stuff like Metallica, Megadeth, stuff like that. I'm not the most technically savvy guitar player, but you can still write a pretty good metal song without being super technical. 2 hours of dueling stuff isn't a scam. That's fair. So I can pretty much tell this is probably what's going to be the next play.
I activate a spell.
No pressure. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate the support, dude. Will I be on YouTube? Yes, you. After 48 hours, I will probably upload the stream onto YouTube. So, yeah, you'll probably be there, man. You'll be there. YouTube. Yes, we're gonna be YouTube famous, boys. But yeah, it's just pretty much just like uploading the streams onto YouTube. Super good.
I activate my monsters effect. You did exactly what I thought you'd do. My monsters effect activates.
We're gonna be YouTube famous, AJ.
I activate my monsters effect.
You have a YouTube? Yes, I do. I pretty much just mainly upload like streams for people to re-watch when they can't attend the streams. But there is some other content there too. You know, be a good YouTube. Are you gonna say the Delinquent Duo or Simply Unlucky? Feel like they all fit the bill, Dustin.
I end my turn. It's my turn.
I mean, it's kind of funny. He has a Mirwall playmat, but I'm pretty sure he would love to have it. Yes, that used to be a thing, but it's now over. I am no longer the Delinquent Duo channel holder. That channel is gone. You can thank Kappa for that one. So he's got gloves in the grave, so that's going to excavate the top card. Let's see what he's got going. Was it a... Wait, what did he excavate? Oh, Super Samurai Warhammer. Konami had to pay us? Oh, I love it so much. Use a funny guy, Esmego. Use a funny guy, man. Yes, they're like, alright, this channel is too bad, we have to ban it. They're like, alright, well, should we also ban the Forceful Century and Graceful Charity? Yes. Dude, that was such a good reference. I loved it, man. It was initially called the Delinquent Duo just because it was a Yu-Gi-Oh channel I ran with my friend for like 5 or 6 years. So there was 2 of us, so like just called the Delinquent Duo, and it worked out pretty well.
Simple-minded fool.
Yeah, I was kind of like hoping to see how this, like, what this does, because I want to see where this guy goes. Like, you know how like back in high school, like teachers would like say like, this is you, but like your potential. Like, I could see, like, yo, this petite moth has the potential to be a perfectly ultimate great moth to win.
But it'll take more than that to knock me out.
Such an interesting duel. Like, again, I was really hoping to see that petite moth get the win, but it's great. Oh, it's for Relinquish with Ancient Ritual. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, everybody, again, thank you so much for all the great duels and support today. We had a lot of fun. Petite Moth OTK, I can't wait to see that deck. Please, somebody make it actually a thing. I'm going to close out the stream now. Everybody have a great rest of your night. Stay safe. Christian, thanks. I definitely appreciate that, man. I will be streaming again next on Tuesday, but it won't be Duel Links. It'll be probably some other game. I'm not 100% sure, but it should still be a fun time. Everybody take care, have fun, and stay safe.